Aloha everyone, this is Stephanie with the Whispering Dragonfly, coming to you with the full moon manifestation reading. This is a pick a card reading for the full moon of January 28th, 2021. This is what are you manifesting in this lunar cycle. So please do pick your card now. Card 1 is on the left, card 2 in the middle, card 3 on the right. Take your time and choose a card now. You are welcome to pause the video if need be. And just let Spirit guide you. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing. Thank you for giving me the big thumbs up, leaving me comments. All of those things help my channel to grow and expand. For a private reading with me personally, please book that on my website at www.thewhisperingdragonfly.com. Thank you to those of you who have donated. That has helped me to buy new tarot for the channel. Okay, let's get started, you guys. Group 1. Aloha, Group 1. This is Stephanie with the Whispering Dragonfly coming to you with your full moon manifestation reading. Okay, so I was just kind of chillaxing. It has been a rainy, kind of blustery day, and Spirit's like, do a video. So I took a full week off for my birthday, and so sorry I haven't uploaded anything in a while. Let me see if I can to look a little better. Okay, there we go. And so here we go. So full moons are all about manifestation. They're all about rewards for work that you've already put in. They're about releasing the old, but it really is in the receiving of the new on full moons, okay? So we're going to look at your oracle cards first and then get a little further in to the tarot, okay? So first up, we'll look at just what's manifesting for you in this full moon. Okay, who wants to go first? The Mana cards. So these are the Mana cards deck. This is the Ancient Hawaiian Wisdom. So Mana cards deck. Kind of hard to find, but if you can find them, they're really worth it. I love this deck because it teaches the Hawaiian legends in the ancient Hawaiian system. Okay, so we got Mama Lahui. This is compassion. So this is the splintered paddle. Excuse me, splintered paddle of compassion. Okay, so there's stories that go along with that, but it's saying that what is manifesting for you already is compassion. Okay, this is compassion for yourself and also for others. So I feel like there's been a situation in which you've had to have compassion for yourself, as well as what's manifesting for you is also that compassion for others in this situation. We have Wa'a, which is the canoe. This has to do with transition. And then we have Aloha. Okay, so Aloha is love. It is love of family, romantic love, etc. I feel like for many of you, what's manifesting is this transition. For some of you, it's a transition in your love life, a transition that is occurring that's going to help you to be more compassionate with yourself as well as those around you. So with this canoe, it's showing me that there is this transition into love. So I feel like for many of you, in the last lunar cycle, you have been asking for more love. What Spirit's showing me as well is many of you have been asking, for your soul tribe or your people to show up, because I feel like it's like, especially this is being filmed where we've had like a year essentially of quarantine and stuff with the COVID situation. And so Some of you may have felt a bit isolated. So what this is showing is that even the strongest need each other. So this is showing me that this full moon is helping you to manifest the people that are supportive in your world, the people that in your friendships, family, in your love relationship, that are going to be supportive of you, that are going to show you aloha, that are going to show you compassion, and you're able to show that to them as well. I feel like many of you have been kind of on your own for a little while, and now it's opening the door for you to have that compassion. Everyone is doing the best that they can, and this is showing up that a tribe is showing up for you. From Oracle of the Mermaids, we have sisterhood. Okay, this says friendship, allies, compatible souls, loyalty, joy, delight. Exactly what I was saying. This is a sisterhood, whether that be sisterhood or brotherhood, matters not. It's saying that there's people, a community coming in for you on this full moon cycle that's really going to be supportive of your transition. And this transition is of love. So whether this be for you to go into a romantic partnership, or whether this be to follow your heart's desire, what Spirit's showing me is that you're moving into things that you love, not just doing things because you have to survive or get by. That this full moon cycle is helping you manifest a desire of your heart. Okay, we have Song of the Siren is the other one that came out for you from the Oracle of the Mermaid, and that is the call, the summoning to voice, to acknowledge. Okay, so many of you are coming into this vocalization of your needs, and you're having your needs taken care of because you're able to send this song out. So it's really a song of your heart that is manifesting that the people that you have been wanting to have in your life, they're going to hear your call, and you're sending out this call, this vibration that you're emitting, that this full moon cycle you're going to be able to link with like-minded souls, okay, with people who are also in the same boat with you, or the same canoe with you. They're also in this transition, that are going to be cooperative components to you having your desires and your dreams, okay? And then we have, what are these called? The Wisdom of the Oracle cards. We got flexible, okay? So it's saying be flexible at this time. Your dreams and desires are manifesting for you, group one, but they're asking you to be flexible, and they're specifically saying to me timeline. So some of you may have had a goal, desire, or dream that you kind of had on a strict timeline, and they're saying be flexible with that timeline. All of the components are coming together. You're in transition. For those of you, they're showing me single out there, have maybe been a little bit tired of waiting, but they're showing me all of the pieces of the puzzle coming together, kind of like on a carousel, but it's spiraling, and it's like spiraling the pieces together, okay? And so there's things going on behind the scenes that you're not quite seeing yet. So on this full moon, you're manifesting your like-minded souls, okay? You're manifesting the ones who are gonna help you, yeah, through your transition. Some of you also, they're showing me like moving houses, so you might be moving home. Some of you may even be moving across water, because they're showing me this canoe, and they're showing me from one place to another across water, or being moving to where you can be by the water, because all three of your cards and the ocean cards that came out are indicating a move that's by water. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so it's showing me, yeah, that you've had, like, we have 7 of Earth reversed, we have 8 of Earth, so you're really working towards your heart's desire. Spirit's showing that. 7 of Earth, you may have had, it's in the reverse, so you may have had a confusion or feeling like you haven't had many options, but they're really showing you that there's a lot of options available to you at this time. And the main message that I'm getting is that your heart's desire is on the way, okay? It's you are lining up with the correct people in order to get what you want, because we have King of Water in reverse. So for those of you that are single, I feel like that there's been a delay with this soulmate or with this person, that some of you may already have wanted to be with them, so you have your eye on someone specific, and there's been a bit of a delay. Those of you who haven't met them yet, they're on a journey as well. Okay, so both of you are in transition, because that's in the middle of the spread. So for those of you who were intending to manifest love, it just looks like there's a bit of delay with this. Almost too, I feel like for some of you in the past with this person, we have the Four of Fire, which is Four of Wands in the reverse. So they may have been non-committal or unwilling to commit. I feel like we have Full reverse, so there was like a false start there. So they're showing me like a bit of a false start with a person, but it was a person that you really felt like could be a soulmate, that could have long-term potential. And Spirit's saying just keep working and moving forward the way that you are. You're doing the right thing, focusing on yourself. I feel like many of you kind of turned away and almost were a bit like harsh on yourself or the other person, because we have this compassion that's coming forward. So I feel like you're going to have this surge of compassion that comes forward for yourself and the other person, for those of you that were intending to manifest love, or that message applies to you. Okay, so hang in there, because there is a change that's coming, but they keep showing me false start. For those of you too, I feel like they're showing me entrepreneur. How do you say that? Entrepreneur. So they're showing me that maybe some of you were intending to start a business, and maybe COVID started, or there's just been like a false start. But they're saying keep the faith, because we have Three of Fire here, which is Three of Wands. So you're endeavoring into a new situation that's really going to provide great fruit, okay? Great aloha, great love. This sisterhood and brotherhood of friends, people that you can rely on. So that's what's coming in. I do feel like it's going to be beneficial to you both in work and business, because we got the Star as your outcome. Okay, so there's a healing that's taking place. There's a wish fulfillment that's taking place in this lunar cycle. So I feel like for many of you, the manifestation that's coming in is a desire of your heart, specifically with people to help support you in love, business, friendship. I just feel like you've been isolated for a while, Group 1, and Spirit's saying no more. We're going to send you the friendships that's going to lead to, those of you that are single, that's going to lead to the person that you end up with, that's going to be the soulmate. Okay, they are asking you to be flexible. They are saying, we know you have waited for quite some time for this, because I feel like they're showing me something really big, and they're jokingly showing me like Trump saying huge, you know, and so you've been wanting something huge. So this is a big desire of your heart, and so what they're showing me is breaking it down into pieces. So the next piece is coming in for you, and that's PIECE and PEACE. Okay, so there's a compassion that you'll have an aha moment. I feel like that this month is a very transitional month. Like I said, some of you may be moving home, because they're showing me keys and unlocking a new door. So that could be physical or metaphysical. Okay, having this compassion for yourself, and on this is also the butterfly here. So that shows me, and then you have transition on this one. Okay, so butterflies are always about transition and metamorphosis. So you are going through this metamorphosis. So what it's really showing me is your main manifestation is a group of people, a sisterhood, brotherhood of people who are going to help you to sing your siren song, are going to help you to get the desires of your heart, and there's much more love coming to you. Okay, and this is in every area of your life. That aloha is coming forth for you. And they said Worry not about the false start, for those of you that was that message, because you have the healing that's occurring right now. So keep moving forward on your transition. They are applauding and saying you are doing a very good job in your work. And this is spiritual and your physical work. Some of you may be transitioning jobs and moving into more of a position of, let's see, more of a position of entrepreneurship. That just keeps showing me you opening your own business. Okay, yeah, so we have Justice came out here with this many options, and I feel like this false start, there's going to be justice for that. Okay, there's a balancing that's occurring in your life right now. That's why they're saying hold steady. You're going through this transition. Be compassionate with yourself through it. We have 4 of water, but it was reversed, so this is telling me that you're coming out of a very emotional time. You're coming out of a time of confusion, where you were looking towards the past. I feel like this lunar cycle is going to bring you here, right now. Okay, so you're going to be in the now with your new group of people. We have 6 of fire, which is the 6 of wands. So there is recognition coming in. In this month, there's recognition for work that you have already done. So they're saying for job well done, you are getting blessings for that. There is a new wave of compassion coming in, both for yourself and from and to others, as well as a big transition here. Okay, so they're saying this is for your huge goal. Huge is, they're showing me a sequence of events. So that you're in the first steps, even though you've been waiting for a long time. Now you're in movement and momentum. So you're in the first steps, and the next puzzle pieces will keep coming, keep coming, keep coming. Okay, so you're doing very well. This is a healing month for you, healing lunar cycle. This is a cycle of compassion, of love, and transition is what you are manifesting. All right, so stay flexible, group 1, and until next time, aloha. Aloha, group 2. This is Stephanie with the Whispering Dragonfly, coming to you with your full moon manifestation pick a card reading. So this is for group 2. So it has been a windy, kind of rainy day here in Hawaii. I was just relaxing, and Spirit's like, why don't you just do a video? So here I am, no makeup, and just hanging out with you guys. We're going to do a full moon reading here. Okay, so this is your manifestations, what's coming to you this lunar cycle. So from full moon to full moon. This full moon is on January 28th. It is the wolf moon, if that means anything to you. All right, let's get the cards laid out here. All right, cool. So we're using the mana cards to start. Okay, first out of the deck we have Hi'iaka. Okay, Hi'iaka is devotion. Okay, it says acknowledge the source of your devotion. Pursue only that which is worth your effort. Set your sights on your desired outcome and chart your course. Be able to change course as needed without losing sight that the journey is also the destination. Okay, so coming in for you in this lunar month that's manifesting is devotion. It's you having a clear view of your outcomes, of exactly what it is that you want to manifest, how you want your life to look, what that perfect life looks like, who's in it, what where is it located. All of the particulars are coming together, and you're also gaining the flexibility to manifest that into your physical reality as well. Okay, we have Pele is in the center of your reading here. So Pele is the volcano goddess, and this is upheaval. Pele is similar to the tower in the tarot. Okay, so it says the potential for great creativity or catastrophic changes lurk under the surface. Cultivate your passions, desires, creativity, and inclinations. Examine priorities. Follow the appropriate course of action. Okay, this is going to start with you reflecting and asking yourself, who are you devoted to? Where do you pay your time and attention? Because there is a great change that Pele would like to help you with. The potential is for a great blessing, but there's also the potential to go the other way, and it is entirely up to you and your choice. And then we also have the eel, okay, which is disruption. Okay, and this disruption is, sorry, these little cards, I have to, well, oh, there we go. It says, avoid the procrastination that results from perfectionism. Perfection often lurks under murky waters. The disruption of ideals is often an inevitable part of the manifestation process. Do not allow it to distract you. Continue to progress and things will become clear. So what it's showing me for you, group 2, is that you are kind of, they're showing me like right in the middle of a manifestation process of something that is near and dear to your heart. Okay, there's an upheaval that's happening. I feel like for many of you, this is showing me, they're showing me the light codes and what I would consider the sign for me of spiritual awakening. So it's showing me that you guys are really kind of awakening on multiple levels. So there's going to be, this full moon is going to be particularly special for you guys, because you have both the upheaval and the disruption. So there's kind of what would be considered possibly chaotic energies present for you. But what it really is doing is stabilizing you in your devotion, stabilizing you in what is it that you are wanting to achieve? What is it that you hold near and dear to your heart? What is it that, who is it? Are you devoted to yourself? Are you devoted to some sort of religion? What are you devoted to? Okay, because I feel like you are having a return to yourself. What they're showing me is the centering and aligning in order for you to move forward. And I feel like this upheaval is not that kind of tower moment where it's like everything on earth goes wrong. That's not what I'm seeing here. I'm seeing like Mercury's going retrograde. I'm seeing you going through this reflective process, and they're showing like just clearing the path. So I feel like this lunar cycle, what's manifesting for you is a clear path, because they're showing that these disruptions, that Pele and the Puhi, the eels, are going to open the door that what you're devoted to, that devoted path that you're aligning yourself to, that which you desire, that you really want, that's close to your heart, that's what is in the process of manifesting. So this month, the manifestation is that upheaval and clearing out the path, clearing out the debris. You may have some people that no longer show up on your path anymore. That's been kind of, I want to say, they're showing me like annoyances, like those little flies that get on your nerves that are like harmless, but they're just in the way, and it like really kind of disruptive, like the bugs. Okay, they're working out the bugs of the situation. And it's showing just a clear path. It's almost like, you know, it's like when a path gets burnt and it's like this big fire, but then you have a clear path and new fertile ground to grow what you'd like. From the mermaids, you have the return of Aphrodite. Okay, this says temple, birth of the goddess, guidance, goddess energy, treating as sacred. Okay, and Aphrodite was one who was not at all jealous. She was very open in her loving. She was very open in her giving of love to people. She even shared her mate for a time. She's the goddess of love, okay? And there's this rebirth that's happening because it's asking you who and what are you devoted to. And I feel like for many of you, you're coming back into your own self-empowerment this month, and a really clear path is being opened for you. From the Oracle of the Mermaids, you also got Atlantis. Rapid development, excellence, and success. So what did I say? You're coming back into yourself, but you're having this spiritual awakening, this rapid development. And that's why Pele and the Puhi are here, that disruption and the upheaval are here to really just clear the path quickly for you, okay? And your card from the wisdom of the oracle is building blocks, okay? So just like I said, you're right in the middle of this building process, and these are the building blocks. So you're this lunar cycle from full moon to full moon, group 2, you're really aligning with your devotion, with your heart, what makes your heart sing. And the obstacles, they're also showing me Ganesha, okay? So it's like your obstacles are just being thrown right out of the way. Like, it can't even get to you, you know? So by you aligning with what you're truly devoted with, group 2, you're opening up for yourself a really good time. You want this? Okay. You are really opening up a time for yourself to move into the desires of your heart, but it's really coming from this higher standpoint. It's like you guys are seeing things from a higher view. Like, I keep seeing owls and other type of birds, even though they're not, I don't think they're on any of these cards, but I just keep seeing, well, she has a bird here. What is it? The dove. Okay, so Aphrodite has a dove here, and the dolphins. Okay, so there's this playful energy, this sacred energy, this energy of purity. And I do keep seeing the owls. Owls for me are messages. So there's messages coming in for you. There's information that you need to know that is coming forth. Okay. But it looks really good, you guys. I feel like you're on track. They're saying you're on track. They're just going to speed up the process and remove the obstacles so that you can move more quickly into your heart's desires. Okay. Bottom of the deck, you have 8 of Earth here. So they're just indicating that you are on path. You are actively working towards your goals, and they're saying that how and what you're doing, so whatever that may be, those of you who are into rituals, because they were showing me, you know, like a full moon ceremony or burning ceremony, or some of you, I feel like, are singers, or I just smelled my incense, you know, so the things that you do that connect you to your higher self and make you feel like you're entering a different dimension of yourself, or really calming your mind, or practicing mindfulness, they're saying that those practices are really working to get you to your next desire. All right, we have 9 of Fire, which is 9 of Wands, so we do have a wish fulfillment coming in with the World reversed, and this one has an odd meaning to me today. They're really showing me, instead of trying, I feel like you guys who picked pile 2 have a very like humanitarian spirit. You want to help the world, and like really like compassionate people and really determined people. Like, you can really get it done is what they're showing me. Those of you who picked group 2, and it's like, but what they're showing me is weird to read it this way, but they're just showing me, it's like your worldview is going to be kind of flipped upside down, and they're saying, instead of considering the whole world right now, make yourself your whole world. Okay, really dialing in to your devotion to yourself. For some of you, this is physical body, so this is not for everyone, but they're showing me like kind of like being really kind to the lungs and the heart. So some of you may have been kept such a fast pace that it's like it's almost like hard to breathe. I'm like having a hard time, like kind of a foggy mind kind of thing. And so this is a slowing down that's happening. So that message isn't for everyone. That's very specific. But those of you who have maybe felt like hard to breathe, or like the heart palpitations, like, because I'm just feeling, you know, this really weird feeling with that, and I feel like it's from kind of driving, yourself too fast, you know, like busy, 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 go, go, go. And what Spirit's saying is the desires of your heart, your wish fulfillment, are without a doubt coming to fruition, but they really want you to kind of turn your perspective not on this big old world, but to yourself. That's the key, to yourself right there, and then that in turn uplifts the entire world. Okay, so for a time they're asking you to be selfish, because I feel like this group of people, you guys are givers, really givers, almost too extreme. Okay, and so they're really saying that now it's time to dial that back in. And I feel like you are doing that. So we have 3 of Earth. You're going to have, this is the same as 3 of Pentacles. So you're going to have a community that's helping you to build these building blocks. You have 7 of Earth here as well. I do feel like you guys are being smart and considering your investments at this time. You're considering how you invest your time, your energy, your money. This is coming up underneath Pele and this upheaval. So there may be some truths revealed to you. I'm seeing this in business and finances. So this lunar cycle, for some of you, you may really get the recognition that you need. Some of you may be getting a promotion at work. And others of you may be getting some truth revealed, a little bit of an upheaval that's going to work in your benefit. Okay, so if like they're showing for me that this, for those of you that at work, so this is business related, so you know, if that resonates with you, this is your message. So they're showing that there may be an upheaval at work, and it's a pattern that you've seen coming, but you really were waiting for something to change, but it wasn't appropriate for you to speak up at that time. And what they're saying is, they're showing me that old Bible verse, everything that's hidden will come to the light. Okay, so there's a coming to the light moment that's happening for those of you that resonate with that in the month, this lunar cycle, so from full moon to full moon. And that's going to actually bring about a really great change in your business, and it's going to make you an asset in the community and in your business. Some of you may be getting a promotion due to these truths coming out. Okay, we have 5 of air in the reverse, so I feel like this lunar month you're finally getting out of your head. Group 2, it's going to be a clear-headed situation. You're going to be able to see things more clearly, and that's coming from reflecting on your devotion, what you're devoted to. And then we have 4 of Earth, which is 4 of Pentacles, and that's going to help you to build a foundation here on Earth. So these building blocks that you're doing this month's lunar cycle, so this lunar month's manifestation is truly the foundation that you're building your dreams upon, because remember, you are going to receive the desires of your heart. This month is just about that upheaval, the building blocks to build the solid foundation. So some people may be exiting your movie, and some that are really awesome may be entering your movie. Okay, but do expect great change in this lunar month. It is all for your benefit. And so continue to reflect on what you're devoted to. Devote that time and energy to yourself, group 2, because you have great change, and the Spirit is clearing the path so that you have an easy walk from here on out. Okay, so those are your messages. All right, aloha. Aloha, group 3. This is Stephanie with the Whispering Dragonfly, coming to you with your spirit messages for the full moon manifestation. Okay, so this is for your lunar month, so from full moon to full moon. This full moon is January 28th. It's the wolf moon. And let's just see what it is that you're manifesting. We're looking at the mana cards first. This is the ancient Hawaiian wisdom. Okay, I'm not sure where you can get these cards. I was really lucky to get a deck here in Hawaii. But if you look online, they're really useful cards. They do teach you about the Hawaiian legends, as well as infuse you with the magic of the Hawaiian teachings. Okay, so we have Lono and Kamapua'a. Let's see here. We've got this right side up here, rainbow side up. So where are we at with that? It says, peaceful diligence leads to abundant harvest. Soon you will reap the rewards of your effort. Okay. Beautiful, group 3. So it's they're really showing that and acknowledging that you have been diligent in your efforts for this manifestation, what you have asked for. They're showing that that peaceful diligence is going to assure that you receive what it is that you want on Earth. We have the Menehune, which is persistence. Okay, the Menehune, the little people. Hawaiian legend, the Menehunes helped to build the great stone walls and repair things, and these beautiful, beautiful beings have helped build the Hawaiian temples and whole roads and everything. These are great beings. Okay, and so the Menehunes here, it says persistence. So persevere through the dull phases of a project or relationship. Forceless persistence, which means attempting to manifest your preferred outcome by inviting, not demanding or conditionally requiring others to join you. May cause sparks to ignite into a raging fire. Alternate persistence with stepping back and allowing what wants to happen to happen. Okay, so this is really showing that you have this persistence and this devotion that's happening, and they're asking you to do it by way of removing force and removing resistance. So what you're manifesting is the persistence to keep going. I feel like you guys are, it's very funny that these readings sort of went in order of stages of where you are in your manifestation process. So I feel like you guys are at the end of the manifestation process of what it is that you have really been working towards and really been working hard on. They're showing me it's that last push, okay, that last persistence, that last, okay, this has gotten boring, do I even want it anymore? Though in your heart you know that you do. It's just that it may have been some time before this dream has manifested, and it's saying you have the persistence, your outcome is assured, so keep going. So they're really going to, I feel like you guys are going to get like a kind of a burst of energy as your manifestation for this lunar cycle to really keep going, and to learn how to do things with more ease. So using your magnetism as the persistence, okay? Like a magnet is always on, right? And so it doesn't have to try to be on, it doesn't have to turn on. A magnet always is magnetizing. And so this is you moving into your magnetic properties rather than your electric properties. Okay, so the electricity you kind of have to turn on, right? Magnetism is always magnetizing. That is doing it through the power of invitation. Okay, and then we have 32, which is Haumea. And Haumea is sustenance. So this is the earth goddess, okay? We got here on Ahanu. Alrighty, and so this is saying pay attention to places, subtle shifts in the weather, or other signs that the voice of Haumea is calling to one of her children. Connect with the earth and remember that her abundance provides. Express gratitude. I feel like this month, group 3, you are going to have many things to be grateful for. Much is blossoming. They're showing that the work that you do is amplified by powers beyond your line of sight, i.e. the Menehunes. Okay, they always work at night, and they're the people of legend. Okay, it's like builders will have part of their say they're building like a rock wall fence or something. They'll have part of it done, and in the morning it's complete, and it's like Menehunes, right? And so very funny things that happen here. And so that Spirit's showing me that you have much help behind the scenes, and so your persistence and your effort is really going a long way to really manifesting on earth what you want. So they're asking you to spend a little more time in nature. Also, they're showing me some of you have been working really hard towards your goals, and they're showing me like a vacation or a staycation. They're showing me time for you that's like really like restful and relaxing this month. I know some, obviously you can only go with what rules where you live allows, so you may not be able to travel at the time of this filming in the same way as usual, but they're showing me like a different environment that you can relax in. So some of you might be taking a drive, or doing a little staycation, or if you can do a true vacation, you may be taking a vacation during this lunar cycle, because it's showing like really time for you to enjoy nature. That's going to be the next piece that helps you to manifest this next big goal for yourself. Okay, we have Lemuria Returns. Okay, earthy spirituality, community, ocean conservation. Okay, so Lemuria there was Lemuria and Atlantis. Lemuria was technology of the heart. Atlantis was technology of the mind. Both were advanced civilizations that were here previously and are returning. And so you are connecting in with Lemuria. So it's that earthy spirituality. So it's moving from the pushing of your agenda. Okay, you're really learning the earthy spirituality this lunar cycle. You're learning to connect with the cycles of nature, okay, of harvest and of, seed time. I feel like you're very close to harvest at this point. So what they're showing me is 1 to 3 months. Okay, so the big thing that you've been wanting to, because they're not showing me specifically what the big thing is, but the big thing that you've been wanting to manifest, you're in the home stretch, they're showing. So this is going to manifest on Earth in 1 to 3 months. It's what they keep showing. And it's going to come through you connecting to Earth and really getting into that cycle. And then we have your advice is yang. Okay, so yang action is physical action. Okay, so this is the male, the active side. So you're still going to be very active in this month, but I feel like you're learning the balance between the feminine and the masculine, because the Haumea and the Lemuria Returns are very much the yin side of things, okay, or the female non-active. Beautiful. Some of you may be intending to manifest a relationship, because we have 2 of water or 2 of cups that has come out here. So in this lunar cycle, you very well may have a partnership of some kind coming in. This could be love partnership, or this could be what you're working towards is a business partnership, but it's something that is very much a desire of your heart, a strong passion that's happening. For those of you that do want love and are looking for that, I feel like you're in the home stretch there. There's an offer that may be presenting itself to you during this lunar cycle here. And wow, beautiful. Okay, so we have 2 of water clarified by the 3 of water. Yes, so you very well may have a partnership that's coming in. It's going to be a very celebratory situation, a situation that brings a lot of joy to both yourself and your partner. For those of you in the past, I feel like you may have someone who came in that was super passionate, because the King of Fire is King of Wands, but it's in the reverse. So they're showing me past energy. So for those of you who had a relationship that was quick, it felt full of opportunity, and it was like all in, super intense, and then out. So this person may have ghosted you, or there was a third party situation with this 3 of water. They're showing me that you've had to have some strength here to move beyond that. So that message is not for everyone. That's a specific message there, but they're saying you're moving through that. Not only are you moving through that, you're moving into something much more beautiful. We have the Emperor and we have Justice. Okay, so I feel like this past situation, for those of you that it applies in the love romance area, where there was this person full of passion, but it's was like you know, all turned upside down. This person, I think, had very intense feelings for you, but was unwilling to commit at that time. I would say unwilling or unable. They may not have had it in them at that time. Like I said, there was possibly a third party situation. But for those of you who were in that situation, Spirit's saying you have had the strength. You have come through. They are saying new, new, new. So there's a new person, Emperor. This person has their shit together. That's going to really help you to feel the balance, okay, from that previous experience. So they're saying continue to build the new. Continue to build in this new way, because you're attracting this more solid offer. So for those of you who had that experience, they're saying take heart, because in the next 1 to 3 months you do have this other person coming in who's going to be a better match, equally as passionate, but they have their shit together and their relationship ready, is what they're saying. Okay, for others of you, this is showing me that you had something you were passionate about. For those of you that it has more to do with career, that you had something you were passionate about that got stifled at one point. It very well could have been because of coronavirus or other things. There was something you were building that kind of went upside down, okay, or the passion sort of went away from you. But this is showing me that there's a partnership of some kind that's coming in, that you have had the strength, you have tamed the beast, okay, and so they're really showing that there's just this inner persistence, this inner understanding is really going to help you to receive what you want, okay? And bottom of the deck energy is the Hermit, so this is the card of Virgo, and this is showing me, so what do we have up here? We have Virgo, Leo, Aries, and Libra, if those mean anything to you, okay? But this Hermit here has really, I feel like you've gone inside for a little bit to find the keys, okay, because there's all these keys up here, but you have found the key. Traditionally, the Hermit is holding the light at the top of the mountain, okay? That's where you are right now, okay? You are in this position where you have really learned, and now you're bringing that to the world. So this lunar month is really important for you guys. You are in the home stretch. All I can see is they're saying knock and the door shall be opened, seek and ye shall find, ask and it's given, okay? So you're right at the door. So unlock it now, okay? Now it's time to unlock it. So you're letting go of these little things. They're just showing that you have had to have some strength and be persistent, but they're saying you've done it, okay? So your goals are assured. You're on the side of the rainbows and the waterfalls, okay? You're peaceful, persistent. So that's what they're saying. Go in peace, okay? Be peaceful as you are transitioning and as you're moving into your new life, because this door is opening for you. And it is going to feel like justice, okay? For those of you that it's not a romance situation, I feel like you're really getting on top of things financially. Justice is in your favor. Some of you may have had some legal situations that have happened, and you've had to be persistent with it. They are asking you to ground, so they're saying ground yourself. They're asking you to be one with the earth right now, because that's going to help you to ground in your energy and also to welcome in this new, okay? But I do feel like those of you that have had legal disputes, they're showing that justice is coming for you, and it's coming in your favor. You might even have someone that helps you significantly. Okay, so stay with it. You are in the home stretch. Great job. Group 3, they're saying there is a door that is about to open for you that's going to provide you with the desires of your heart. Okay, so continue on the path that you're on. For those of you who had that question, you are on the right path. They're showing that you are right at the end of your manifestation cycle, right before the harvest. Okay, so thank you so much, and until next time, aloha.